Schmack, oh my God, it's time for another Jacob Smith track-by-track album battle, and this time he wants me to put Fire, Can You Understand Me, against Fraction with Moonblood. And I'm going to do, after we're done with this track-by-track, I'm going to do a little Bluey review for you. Jacob, right on here, let's go, let's do this. And by the way, these two bands are like, who the hell are these guys? I mean, Jacob knows these very obscure bands. These are two obscure bands from the 70s. And I dug the Fire a lot, man. Anyway, let's go into this. Could you understand? Can you understand me? It's a rockin' tune. That's Fire. And then I'm going to go against Fraction, which the next song's called Drawing Light. This one bores me. So it loses. I'm going to give it to Could You Understand Me? All right, next. Dedicated to Love. It's a cool 70s acid rock, you know, type tune. And that's going against Sank. Did I spell that right? I think so. Sank Divided, I think. It does get a little bit heavy, and the song goes on a little too much, and it loses. Another one for Fire. Next, Fire of You. Not my thing. This one's too bluesy rock. Nah, I didn't dig it. And that's going against Come Out of Her. And this wins a bit more my speed. All right, next is Jenden Divian Dan, I think it's called. Good rockin' tune, and that's going against Eye of the Hurricane, which does nothing for me. Loses. All right, next. But by the way, Eye of the Hurricane does have some really good singing. I'll give it that. All right, next. Hey You. This one's kind of repetitious. Versus Sons Come to Birth. This one is a tad better. It wins just by a little bit. All right, next. Where Are You? Cool tune. I dig the hard rockin' vibe to it. And that's going against The Bird Sky High, which is not my thing. Reminds me of The Doors. Even though I don't hate The Doors, I'm a very casual fan. There's some Doors songs I love, you know, like Crystal Ship and stuff. But this is kind of like, sounds like The Doors I don't like. All right, then the last song is called Flames, which is a 9-minute killer song, which I think is the best song on here, man. I think it rules, and that one's going against Prism's Mellow. Not horrible, but not great either. Definitely loses. So, Jacob Smith, this is the final score. So thank you so much for the donations, my friend. You rule. Oh, wait, I'm not done. So I watched this, dude. And you told me to put on season 2. I gave it like a good week. I watched all the first disc of season 2, and I watched the second disc until Burger Shop. You know, the Burger Shop one when they're in the bathtub and they make dad a burger and stuff. I made up to there, but I had to do these reviews, dude. But I watched enough. Now, here's my review. Look, I didn't hate it at all, actually. I'm not going to say nothing negative about it, but I am going to say something negative about me. I don't know what happened to me in my life. I kind of like don't watch cartoons no more. I loved the Flintstones when I was a little kid, and then, you know, I didn't want to watch anything in the 80s, actually. It wasn't until the 90s with Beavis and Butthead and Ren and Stimpy, I watched those two. And then after that, I just stopped. I don't even go back and watch Flintstones or Simpsons I watched, and Family Guy. Those are other cartoons I watched, but I don't go back to any of them anymore. I just don't, but I don't spend a lot of time watching TV either. I watch my DVDs and Blu-rays and YouTube, you know? And yeah, I got Netflix and a couple other things. Amazon Prime. But it's from Australia. If you all like cartoons, I'm pretty sure you'll dig this. You know, Bluey's a little boy, and then there's the mom and the dad and the daughter. And, you know, all the episodes are kind of short. And I will end up watching all this in the future. You know, season 1 as well. And I want to thank you for getting me this, Jacob Smith. So I hope that review was good enough. And I liked the first episode where they hit the tail and they were dancing around. That was pretty cool. Anyway, that's it, man. So thank you so much, Jacob Smith. You rule, dude. And everybody out there rules as well. If you're watching me right now, I hope you subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the little notification bell, and please hit the like button. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.